Airwall, the revolution in secure networking. Today we're going to provision Airwalls and configure their properties, auto-detect and manage devices that Airwalls will protect, test Airwalls cloaking, and add policies so the management workstation can access the HMI device. Here we are granting the Airwalls provisioning request. Next, the provisioned Airwalls will appear in the conductor's dashboard where they will get managed manually. The API can achieve the same automatically if you choose to do so. Next, we'll configure the Airwalls properties, adding names to the Airwalls. Then we'll configure the device ports the devices will connect to. The encrypted port, also known as the underlay port, by default is set to use DHCP, but the device ports will need a static IP address assigned to it. It is recommended that a gateway IP address is configured if one exists. To add devices, we will enable device discovery. Device discovery automatically discovers any devices connected to the Airwall. Enabling device discovery can simply be done by ticking the Enable Device Discovery checkbox. Once the devices have been discovered, you will have to accept the discovered devices in order to manage them for policy. Accepting discovered devices can also be done automatically through our API. To further manage devices, we will name them and assign management tags to group similar devices in Smart Device Groups. Smart Device Groups can be used for easy device and policy management. Observe the left side where the devices are automatically populating the Smart Device Groups, matching the management tags that were assigned to them. The Management Devices Smart Group, third one down, will be left empty in order to test policy and cloaking. In order to allow devices protected by the Airwall to communicate with other devices, an overlay policy needs to be created and trust assigned between devices. Creating a policy can be done in 3 easy steps. First, create the overlay policy. Second, add the devices or device groups to the policy. The Visualization tab will indicate which device or device group have trust assignments. No lines mean no trust. No communication over encrypted HIP tunnels is allowed. The third step is to add the trust between devices that are authorized to communicate. Back to the Visualization tab, we now see trust policies between the management device group and the other device groups. Now we are ready to test Airwall's cloaking with the HMI device protected by the ICS network Airwall. To test cloaking of the protected HMI device, I'm going to ping, run TCP dumps, and do an IP scan from the management device. Pings are failing, TCP dumps are failing, and the network scanner fails to find the HMI device. Next, we're going to attempt to connect to the HMI device from the untrusted management workstation. This connection fails as well. Now we're going to disable the HMI device's Airwall security by placing it in transparent mode, removing the cloaking so that the management device can access it. Observe the successful pings and TCP dumps. And the port scan can now see the HMI device's IP address of 10.1.10.97. Access to the HMI device's web page is also now possible. Next, we'll re-enable the Airwall security to cloak the HMI device once again. Observe the failed pings and T-speed dumps have stopped capturing traffic to the HMI device. The network scan no longer sees the HMI device. And the HMI web page times out. To allow my workstation to securely communicate with the HMI device using a secure tunnel, we'll send myself an Airwall invite that will provision my Airwall agent installed on my workstation. Observe the Airwall invite in my inbox and my Airwall agent that displays multiple configured profiles. Once I click on the Activate link within the Airwall invite, a new profile for the conductor is created. After a few seconds, my Airwall agent is added to the overlay policy along with the HMI device. Secured pings to the HMI is successful. Unsecured T-speed dumps listening for HMI traffic fails. And secured HMI web page access is also now successful. Now we are going to quickly deprovision the management workstation simply by removing its management tag. Observe that the management workstation no longer exists in the policy, and the pings fail. Next, we will quickly provision the workstation to communicate with the HMI device once more. The workstation is back in the policy, and I am again securely communicating with the HMI device. Thank you for watching this demo on Airwall Security.